I'm in Africa, and time is an illusion over here. I mean, time is an illusion everywhere, but here even more. I've never met people and a country where people just do what they want with time and they just make their own schedule and their own time. Something that I found really interesting over here is that people make their schedule according to the sun. So in between 12 and 5, no one works. But you can find people working from like 10 to midnight or to 2 a.m., 3 a.m. because those are the hours where the sun is not as strong, so they don't melt. Rush? That's not such a thing either. How can you rush anywhere when you don't know if in the middle of the way you're gonna run over someone, someone's gonna die, or someone just decided to make a hole in the middle of the highway? You can't rush and you can't stress about being late or having to rush. Also, if your neighbor died, that's an excuse for you to take an entire week. They don't feel the need to work. They have their basic needs filled and they don't need extra money because they don't have that big of ambitions. Hustle culture is not a thing over here, obviously, but contrary to what I thought as well, everyone here has some sort of a business or some sort of a project that they want to do. Obviously, on a small scale, they just want to buy vegetables and sell it, or they want to create like something to help. And the main issue is not actually with the people, it's with the culture. And everything just becomes sort of a circle and very concentrated economy because obviously everyone knows that Africa has a lot of power and a lot of money and resources, but they are all in like who has the power, which is like just a few individuals, and the majority of the people live in like the poverty line. But at the same time, if they would allocate resources in a different way, they could try to create more knowledgeable individuals, but it's not of the best interest of the people in power. So that's also why they don't do it. So obviously, if every hour is rest hour, if they are tired, they can take a break at any time. If someone dies, they can take a whole week or a whole like month. So like it's organized in a different way, which is not organized at all. If you try to make a plan, it won't work. Everything is just going with the flow. We are always trying to reach the next step and the next step and the next step, and then we die. Here it's like the exact opposite, and we don't even think that this is something that we can learn with. When I look at these people, I think we have so much more to learn with them than they have with us, because they don't care about the way we systemize and we organize stuff, but we care about judging them and thinking that they are so wrong because they have nothing. There's no middle class, obviously. There's like zero class or like top class. And if you know one person, you can do so much and try to like make something. But then you can be in this like top class, but then you still have like these 5 individuals which are on top of the top class, and these are the ones that make the decision and control the money. There's 20% of the budget that's being allocated to education. There's no like structure on the classes. There's like nothing. So I see it very hard to get out of this like kind of cluster kind of thing that has been implemented, which is also like contrary to what I thought, because I was like, I'm gonna come here, maybe I can just create something and try to give them the tools to actually make the change, and not being like, oh, I'm powerful, so I'm gonna do the change. No, that's not possible. But now I see it's like easy and hard. It's easy to make a business here. It's not easy to live here having an European mentality if you're not in the right mindset, and it's not even respecting the people. It's like mingling. It's like becoming one of them in a way, and don't try to pretend like you're different and you're better, because you're not. You're really not. You just have more resources, and the system you were born into is different and gave you more opportunities for you to actually excel in life. And now you're stressing, and now you have anxiety, and they don't. My main conclusion from this is that there's no rush, and this is also something we should maybe not do this extreme, but like we should try to implement. And also not fantasizing hustle culture, because that will not make anyone happy, but at the same time try to promote this initiative, independence, that I see everyone is like, I want to finish school, so I go and have a career. And this career also limits you in so many ways. When you don't have anything and you have to just be creative and create your own things, they are more fulfilled in that sense. So this is one thing I wanted to mention. And the other thing is like this circular thing, that they can have as many ambitions as they have. They don't have opportunities as we do. And coming from a privileged place, you can see this, and you can choose not to judge, respect them, and try to comprehend and help them in a way. but you also should know, I should know, that my power here and the difference that I can make is so limited and so not enough for what they actually need. But you should still try to do something, even if you just like take one pencil, take something and try to cultivate this education. This is the baseline of them wanting to learn so that they can be better and they can actually change something. And yeah, thank you for watching. Subscribe to my channel. I love you. Bye. I don't know if this is any video, but bye. I'm sweating. It's so hot. It's like 6 already. 7.